Alright, hello and welcome back after multiple years to some combat mission videos. Now, this is going to be a one-off, as this mission here, let me turn the objectives on, is just a one-off scenario. It's a pretty small one, so it should only be a couple parts. I've already done my deployment. I figure I'll just go over what my general idea is, and then we'll see how that ends up working out. So this is a pretty small scale mission. We've got about 8 vehicles and I think 2 scout detachments, so very small. I'm very terrible at vehicles. I really don't know what I'm doing when it comes to any sort of combined arms tactics. So the fact that this is the second half of the combined arms and the part that I suck at, this should be interesting. So the general idea is I'm going to take the main fighting elements of this scout group, push along the left side of the map, use the edge of the map as cover basically, which, you know, is kind of cheap, but hey, I gotta do what I gotta do. So I'm going to push along this way, try to secure the barns area. I know I'll definitely take fire from this hedge, whether from the front of it or from the side of it. If I was the enemy, that's the most obvious point to set up defenses. On this map we're supposed to be pushing east. The enemies are apparently prepared for an attack from the east, so that would lead you to believe we'll definitely have an enemy in this area for sure, because that's very obvious. And yeah, along this hedge. So I figure if I could get these vehicles over to these barns, and whether or not there's enemies there we'll find out, but if I could secure this area, I could use this as a meet-up point to then sweep through the town this way instead of having to come directly across the field. I'm hoping, well, it says they only have small arms. It says they don't have any support or AT guns or vehicles. So I really only have to worry about Panzerfausts and maybe a Panzerschreck or two. That means as long as I stay within a few hundred meters of this hedge, it should be a pretty difficult shot for, you know, a light AT guy to hit me. So I'm going to try and get as far over here as I can as I move, because I really don't want to sit still for too long, and I definitely don't want to let them dial in a range and hit me. There's a free 25 points up for grab if I just go to the top of Lion's Mound, so I'm definitely going to do that. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't have my guys run up here. I hope they can make it up this slope without coming up this road, because that seems like I get why it'd be worth 25 points if I have to go up this road, because I have to imagine they'll get shot down pretty quick, as this is the only elevation on the whole map. So the 3 vehicles I'm leaving as a base of fire are going to spread out. One this way to watch the right. This guy, the actual platoon leader, is going to watch the middle. And this guy is going to go around on the left here to watch this field as we advance forward. We're going to take our 4 vehicles in an echelon type shape, and we're going to push across. I'm thinking I might need to make them a little bit tighter, get them more into maybe just this green patch, because again I am a little bit worried about AT from this section, but we'll see how that goes once I run it. So let's do it. In regards to my previous videos, I actually did finish the Road to Montaberg campaign, but the last couple episodes I didn't record because I had issues with my recording software, and it was such a pain to have to record, then compress the videos, then upload them. You know, during the compressing stage, I basically couldn't use my computer at all. So the way I'm going to do this now is just a really simple record, no intro, just record and upload. Should be a lot faster, especially now that my internet speed is quadrupled since the last time. And my computer is also a little bit beefier, but this game runs bad anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, it looks like they're electing to take the road. We'll see how that works out for them. I'm thinking not well. But either way, first minute, nothing has happened. Our vehicles are getting into position. I'm going to have to spread them out more. This is silly. What I'm doing is pretty dumb. Should have had them go along the bottom of the map that way. It would be stupid to have them drive with their back turned, but I don't even think I want them spread out necessarily. I want the bigger guns up front and the weaker vehicles behind. Like I said, I don't know much about vehicle tactics, so all I know is I'm worried about those hedges. Alright, that should be a little bit better. I also don't even know how I'm going to assault these barns, because assuming there's any enemies in the area, I don't really know how you secure a location with vehicles. I'll move this guy up to the tree line so we can see a little bit better. Open him up so he can actually use the gun. He's only got 2 guns on this thing. That little 30 cal and a 50 on top. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I can't get a sight line. I'm going to back this guy up. Let's reverse that one. Back this guy up to here, and we will look forward, see if we can see it all down the road. I'm mainly worried about this here. So if I was going to put anything anywhere, it'd definitely be on this corner. Alright, Godspeed, guys. That's a really terrible situation. I don't think they're going to make it up that mountain. I think it's really stupid. Okay, this guy does have points of fire everywhere I wanted. Okay. Cool. This seems like another turn. To keep the upload small and easier for me to manage, I'm thinking I'll just do 20 to 30 minute parts. I know I used to do hour plus. Yeah, that's exactly what I figured would happen. That is coming from either this hedge or this building. Let's see if I can figure out where it's coming from. Coming from inside the house. I hope they can make it up there. No. I am really sorry, guys. Well. No, you were almost there. Running down's gonna take just as long. Oh my word. A free 25 points this will not be. Damn it. Alright. Nope, no line of sight. Alright. I'll move him out, put some fire on that building, and then have this guy go up and heal his 2 friends. That's really a shame. No line of sight, really? Why is that? I wouldn't think that that barley would be enough to block line of sight. These guys haven't finished moving yet. I guess I'm a bit worried about light mortars, but not much. Like I can see there. Can't really hit over there. That's what I'm really concerned about. I almost want to just have this guy join in. I don't see what he's doing if he can't hit anything from here. You know what? I'll leave him here. Even though he can't hit anything, I figure ideally the plan is to take this and then start to push southward. At that time, I could have these vehicles join in pushing this hedge, so that's a real shame about these two guys. Look at that clipping. Jeez. Alright. Okay, that should be a turn. I'm going to turn off the objectives. You see them. Alright. We're moving up. These things should be pretty resilient to small arms fire. I mean, it's not ideal. You should be turning. Yeah, there you go. I kind of need them to make the first move. I need to know where they're at before I can do anything. Alright, there we go. Sweet, we got some... Hey, where are you going? Cut it out, cut it out. Alright, he should be able to make it up now that this guy's covering him. Alright, come on. Let's just get up the mountain, and then you're gonna go help your friends out. This guy should spend the next minute shooting over there, that's not a problem. What are you doing? Not really, but maybe there. Such a useless position, I really should just move him. Okay. Well, we need to continue our advance on the barn. Mainly worried about that hedge. I'll push the heavy vehicle up first. Then I'll move up with the other two. No aim point. Okay, yeah, there's some. Alright, that should be fine. He should be able to hit if anybody does anything. I really hate having vehicles sit stationary, but I'd honestly better off with just like an infantry platoon crossing this field. Vehicles are so, you know, one and done. They get hit and that's basically it. Alright, let's see what happens. I hope those barns are clear. That would be such a good meetup point. You would think they'd be... Oh, that's my... That's this guy. I'm not going to be too worried about that. You'd think I would already be receiving fire if there was anyone in those barns. There he goes. Alright. If this guy gets shot at, we'll know that I'm shooting at the wrong point with this vehicle here. It looks like he's not getting... Oh, yep, I'm shooting at the wrong point. Okay, let's figure out where that's coming from. Come on. I can't tell where it's coming from. Oh, I heard an explosion. Okay, well, a lot of stuff happens in this last 10 seconds, apparently. I need to figure out where that machine gun fire is coming from first. Okay, you see that? Let's go back 5 seconds, let me listen for it. right there. I might switch fire to that hedge. That sounded like a rifle grenade or a mortar. So let's see what happened over here. Sounded like a rifle grenade, so there must be enemies in that barn. Yep. Alright, perfect. Look at that. We got sighting from this armored vehicle. Ideally, it would be the one with, you know, guns. What do we got? Just a guy with a rifle grenade. Well, it's about to be a bad day in that barn. As long as I don't get hit with a Panzerfaust in the time it takes me to open up on that thing, I should be alright. Which is 5 seconds. Hey! Look at that. Oh, man. What gun did you get hit in? Did it get taken out? No. 50 cals up, 12.7 millimeter. Okay, you took a hit in the weapon, but it didn't do anything. I don't think. Yeah, it's fine. 12.7 inch. We'll open up. No, is the weapon down for real? What weapon got hit? Is there a front-facing weapon that I don't see? No, it looks like it's just that 50. But it says it's operational. Maybe they're just scared for now. Whatever, I got this thing. Normally I prefer to target light, but I am just going to... Well, I'll do a target briefly is what I'll do. I don't want to run through all the ammo on that thing. 30 seconds. This guy's just got, what, a Bren? Just a Bren gun? You can do whatever then. Okay, that's underway. This guy, I'm going to move up, but I still want him watching that area. I had to clear his target arc, don't I? Okay. And then when he gets here, he'll switch back to the... Oop. When he gets here, he'll switch back to the target arc. Well, this guy made it to the objective, despite me aiming in the wrong spot. Which I'll switch over now. I'll let him... I really hate the clipping on this weird terrain. I'll let him just hide up here, and then he can go help his casualties out. I kind of want... I don't know what to do with this vehicle. I really don't. I'm just going to wait. We got a minute. At least some stuff's going on. Whoa! That's fire from the right. What do we got? At the monument. Okay. Alright. Noted. I wish I would have saw that. If that would have happened 1 second before, I would have been able to do something about it. A lot happened in this first 3 seconds. Let's see. Okay, we've got a positive ID. That's the guy at the monument. Who sees them? Alright, the guy that's getting shot by them. That makes sense. Okay, 50 opened up, so the 50 is operational. That's good. Falling back, which is fair. And understandable. Taking fire from the monument. We'll back up, I shouldn't expose my flank. That was on me anyways. Still no Panzer Shreks, Panzerfausts. Oh! I believe that was a hit and a kill. Pretty sure that guy just got smoked in there. Yep. Alright. I'll back up. I don't want to have one of these vehicles get bogged down or... Hey, whoa. Sir. You got a friendly vehicle right there. Alright, see that's why I did target briefly, because I figured 1 or 2 shells would be enough. Okay, this thing only has, what, 18 more HE shells and then a bunch of 7.99 or 7.92. Which I think is for a basic gun. It's actually a German Mauser round. What are you even doing? I guess this thing doesn't actually do anything. Oh yeah, there they go. Okay, well, hey, I played 5 minutes and 20 minutes. That's actually pretty good for this game. Maybe not at such a small scale, though. What do I need to review? I don't think anything happened over here. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, what I'll do then is... I would really like you to be faced that direction, ideally. That should back me up far enough to not be able to be hit by those guys. I'll let him take another minute of breather since it says he's tired. And alright, that's basically set up for the next turn. So I'm going to go ahead and save this and record another part. Thanks.